Or meow, meow, meow. Or arf, arf, arf. Or 100 other stupid things. Okay, this is the second part of the rebuttal to Hubble's cat on climate change. Sorry about this, folks. Uncle On's a little bit hinky, and I'm in my robe, so I have to be careful. I took a medication, I took my injection, so I'm still here, I'm still viable, I'm still alive. Okay. Now, reading commentary. Please like and subscribe to Diebulfrog79. Please leave your comments. I want to hear from everybody, so let's see what we got. Hubble's cat's comments, very good. He's against slavery, but if you're going to get rid of greenhouse gases, you can't have tech, so you have to have slavery. No recovery from global warming. Yes and no. It's not black or white on global warming. In the past, the Earth has been very hot, about 212 degrees hot, like your oven. And it goes back and forth. We can't control it. We can cause a little bit, but you got to understand. Global dimming, blah, 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 greenhouse gas production. If you remember, I told you guys earlier about the methane field off of Canada and Siberia. That's why another reason why France is going to invade Canada. Excuse me. I shouldn't have that, but this topic is fairly interesting. Without the clean, safe fusion power, we are fracked. True. That's why China's been messing around with fusion. At some points, they will use nukes on isolated volcanoes. I think he's been reading too much science fiction, boys and girls, rather than have the major cities abandoned in the West, which is true, but not just one city, as a whole area. Let's see. The final solution, again, the final solution by what socialist groups, boys and girls? Remember that socialist group? Okay, will not be widely supported. I think the elites are going to let famine to be the solution to the population. I don't think so. I think a lot of people will be chasing. We live in interesting times. Abrupt climate change means widespread collapse, so a bicycle will be a luxury item. True. But that means everybody walks. I think because society's collapsing from climate change now. Well, that's what I've been saying for how many months? We're in the first stages of FTS. It'll get worse until near total collapse, till the year by year until total collapse. Gee, that sounds great. You work in the hospital. Let's see. We offset gasoline, electricity, natural gas is expensive, but it will not project climate change. Talking about taxation. And we feel will not help hindering fresh air for all. You haven't seen France with their clean air tax or their fuel tax. That's why people are throwing gasoline bombs in Paris, which is also expensive. Let's see. We need to buy secondhand clothes and furniture. Dogs are spoiled. We eat more imported food than we should. I like food and it is available. I calculate I need 1/4 of Earth to survive my life. This is unsustainable. True. But a lot of people don't understand it. Before, in the 1840s, you made your own clothes, you did your own medication. If your family was sick, you had a sick room in the back. A lot of the older homes around here had sick rooms, not six. But when you're sick or ill or feeble, they put you into bed in the back of the house. Now, a lot of these old bungalows and old houses have a sick room, and there until you die, stay there. To me, comfortable, but that's what it was like until 1840s until 1932. Canned tomatoes is not a great idea. It'll rot from the tin inside in a few years. I didn't say I'm going to leave it there for a few years. It's part of my cachet. So if I need something quick to eat, it's there. Use glass or Tetra packs for tomato. Pineapples and other acidic foods. It's not going to be there more than 2 weeks. And we have DNC, RNC about grift and funneling each other for patient, for graft, and for the patrons. Destruction of Amazon is a good point. Destruction of California forest is another good point. Half right is appraised, that's also a good point. The Amazon's a big disaster. For what? Cheap hamburgers? Cheap white wine for Canadians? Let's see the comments. Let's see. Blah, blah, blah. And the rest is just me saying wait until part two. Well, this is part two, folks. And a lot of you know is that I'll try not to go overboard, but I do. But I have fun. Sorry. Got to be careful. Now, Uncle Alan's stuff, Uncle Alan's old. And I still have to do a video for, I think, Daisy and Sonia about a simple go bag. And a lot of people have been questioning me for bug out bags, go bags, what I have to do if I have to flee. Well, if you're not set up and we're in the first stages, it's like you in steerage of the Titanic. They're going to close the gates and you're going to go down with the ship. Now, a lot of you people out there wondering what the heck's Uncle Alan's talking about. Why isn't he wearing a funny hat or waving a plastic dinosaur? Or a puppet, or waving an axe or something. Well, this is serious, folks. Climate change, whatever side you want to take, whatever opinion or point of view you take, it's here. It's going to stay. And we have to handle it logically and reasonably. Now, a lot of people don't want to give up their stuff. You're going to tell somebody you have to give up your truck. You have to give up toilet paper, tampons. You have to make your own clothes. Hupple's cat didn't tell a lot of people that. If you tell Hupple's cat no refrigerator, you live in a mud hut or in an 8 by 12 concrete cubicle with 4 other people. I don't think a lot of people would enjoy Hupple's cat's point. The science is true, the math is true, but a lot of people, even the scientists, get it half right or half wrong. And a lot of people contradict the point because they want to be in power or they don't want to be nervous or they don't want to be afraid. I'm too tired to be afraid, too mean and ornery. I'm getting old and tired. So anyway, kids, that's the opinion on either side of climate change. What a lot of people forget, on the West Coast, we're going to burn fire. East Coast is going to be fire. It's going to be a swamp. In the summers, it's going to be wet as the Florida swamp, and in winters, cold as the Arctic. If we're lucky, it's going to be burning over here on the West Coast, across the Mississippi on that side. you're going to be wet or frozen either way. Isn't that wonderful, kids? Your choice. Freezing or burning to death. What did it say on the Bible? I don't know, Uncle Al. They didn't tell us that in dinosaur school. Which is my point of humor. Okay, we have climate change. And we could do things run around like that old fable about the monkeys complaining about the rain but never built a house, or about the monkeys jumping up and down complaining about the house isn't built. Okay, get it through your head. You got to stop like a bunch of monkeys. You got a choice: population control, leave the planet. That's only two choices: population control, leave the planet, or the third option, which a lot of people don't like, give up stuff. So you give up Black Friday, you give up your truck, you give up all the modern conveniences. Now, a lot of us likes to use the toilet and toilet paper, like to sleep in a bed. How would you like to sleep in an 8 by 12 room with 4 other people? So if you want to maintain your lifestyle, somebody has to suffer. So you pick a country that you sterilize the population, make they live in the 1840s, and put them under slavery. Okay, now Hubble's cat, I'm not for depopulation or slavery. Every time you pop open a wine bottle, eat a vegan food, that's a contradictory statement. That means you're for depopulation, you're for slavery. Please, I'm a Republican, I'm honest. I want to make a profit. But enough kidding around, folks. We're going to have experience, because it's 2019 and 2020. We're going to suffer really big change. I don't know if socially, technologically, environmentally, geophysically, physically, temporally, magically, you name it. It's like we're on a Titanic and we're going to hit the iceberg, and everybody who's running the ship, a good example, Trump's the captain, the crews are the Democrats, and I'm in the passenger section of steerage. I don't think I have a bloody chance, but I'm Uncle Al, and I'm going to fight my way. Always have fought, always will survive. Now, a lot of you elites out there that I used to work in the past, think about it, folks. I'd be real nervous. Uncle Al knows a lot of dirty tricks. Bye, kids. You have a nice night. Like and subscribe to Old Uncle Al right here. If you get a chance, please donate a little cash to Jordan Jakenberg, our friend in Sweden. Please help out Just in Time Prepping. He's trying to reach 2,000. It's kind of funny. I noticed Hobo Alley, who only does like what, 127 videos, is a guy dressing up as a girl that has how many supporters? Over 100,000. And she makes a lot on her ad revenue. And it's not a real show, it's a fake show. It's a guy living a pretend van life. Okay, pretend's fine. But also, if you're looking at the carbon footprint and everything else and climate change, van life is not an economical possibility unless you're going to go back to like being the gypsies. We'll live in a little caravan, roam around in wagons. Not going to happen, folks. So you better get it. It's going to be a rough future. And this is not the weird stuff that Uncle Alan knows. You know, the really weird stuff. I'm sorry this went over 15 minutes, folks, but what Uncle Alan knows, worse than climate change, will probably have you screaming, running to the supermarket, boarding up the windows, having a shotgun pointing out the front door, shooting anybody who comes to your yard. That's what Uncle Alan knows. I'll catch you later, kids. Like and subscribe to Old Uncle Al, aka Diebulfrog79.